We got Danny Reynolds in the building. Top of the top.
Top of the top.
Day before Thanksgiving. You got any plans for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving this year, it's just a cool year for me. Stepping aside a little bit of distance from my family, a little more work on myself. You know, I try to hold a relationship. We'll talk very seldomly. Other than that, no.
So where are you from?
I'm from the city of Niagara Falls, New York, which is on the outskirts of Buffalo and right on the border of Ontario, Canada.
Ontario. What was it like growing up in Niagara Falls?
Growing up in Niagara Falls was very boring, a lot of poverty, a lot of drug usage around me. Thankfully, growing up at a young age, I had family that were decent enough that I wasn't fully exposed to this until an older age, but... Yeah.
Okay. So now we got here Danny Reynolds, the artist, the musician. What led you into this music journey?
Led me into this music journey. I remember when I was very young. I think my first music memory, I was maybe about 6 or 5.
6?
6 years old or 5 years old, something around there. And I remember having a little toy drum set and a little toy microphone. And I remember playing Steve Miller's band and Linkin Park on TV and just singing along.
Okay.
And doing shows for my family. Yeah.
Okay, so when did you realize you were good at it?
When I was 8 years old, I wrote my first song in my bedroom.
Was it like you discovered it on your own, or people were just telling you, "Hey, I'm like, yo, damn, I hear you singing and it sounds dope," or was it like, "Yo, I know I'm good at this"? And
I discovered it on my own. I knew I had it. I had a feeling in my heart, in my chest, that it was right. Went ahead and showed it off to a lot of people, and I wasn't sure if I was just hearing lies from them. Oh, you're good, you're good, you're good.
So, what got you into music? Like, what were some of your influences?
When I was young, I was raised on bands like Steve Miller's band, Linkin Park, things like that.
A lot of rock.
A lot of rock and roll.
A lot of rock and roll. So,
yes, sir.
Is that where you are now with it, or
no,
are you exploring different genres?
Yes, I actually found that my natural genre is truly R&B.
R&B?
Yes, I don't think musically like I like to listen to it. Put it that way. I enjoy my rock music, but I feel R&B.
Okay. And who specifically in R&B would you say you compare yourself to?
I feel that I'm not going to say I compare myself with anybody. I think that Danny Reynolds is a truly unique artist in his own way. But if I would say somebody I could work good with in the future, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd?
Yeah.
Okay. Does coming from Niagara Falls and coming up the way you came up have an influence in the way that you create your music? And like your, let's say, I don't know if people know this about you, but you've had battles with addiction that you seem to be winning right now. You're winning the battle. Does that play a part in the way you approach your music and the way you write your music?
Not so much my upbringing, but the addiction, yes. Having that addiction was a curse and a blessing in one. It showed me what true pain was. It made me experience things that you can't learn in school, and it made me more empathetic.
So you speak on it in a lot of your music, and you relate.
I have upcoming music that's recovery related. We have an upcoming album, upcoming EP, all related to addiction, but not all my music includes that. All my music is different emotions and all different trials that life will throw at you. I make music about all of it.
Okay. I like that answer. Is there something about Danny Reynolds that people don't know already that you want people to know? Your fans, the people
yes,
you call friends. Is there something about you that they don't know and that they should know about you that they don't know already,
Well, a lot of people that know me, I'm a very energetic guy, very motivated. I try to always stay positive. Although I used to not be the best version of a man at all until I started practicing self accountability. And, you know, I ruined a lot of relationships and a lot of friendships, burned a lot of those bridges. So, yes, that's one thing you need to know about me is that I was once a piece of shit, and I've practiced accountability. And once you take self accountability, things start looking better for yourself. You know.
Okay, so you said you're working on a couple projects.
Yep.
So can we expect something this year, or are we expecting something in the next couple months, next year?
This year is gonna be a big one for me locally.
So towards the end of the year.
Yes. So very soon this year, I plan to be releasing a lot of music. I don't have a number on the amount of songs, but let me tell you, every song I work on, I put true emotion into, true pain. I don't record something and throw it out there. Everything I make, I take time on. So I got one coming out very soon. It's going to be a really good one. Should be released by next week.
Okay.
Another single following week after. An EP.
Okay, we're expecting the EP then.
Yeah.
Do you have a working title for it, or is it?
I got one EP called Addiction coming out this year, but that's separate from my singles, which have nothing to do with addiction.
Okay. Let me ask you this. As a local artist in the underground scene trying to come up, are there any other local artists that you've seen, rappers, other singers?
I'm going to be honest with
other,
you.
like, you know, bands or anything like that you would like to work with in the upcoming scene right now? Because, you know, Niagara Falls, Buffalo, Rochester, this whole western New York has been kind of on the rise. So are there any artists that you know, taken a notice to and might want to work with in the future?
See, personally, yes. I work with local artists right now, Anthony Markel, The Falling Angel, a few other ones. Currently, am I striving to get in any songs with them? No. Would I be willing to? Yes. But I'm very fixed on my team right now. I'm very fixed on the guys I have around me. They encourage me, they motivate me, vice versa. So I can only see myself in the near future working with these individuals.
Okay, so locally, that was that question.
Mm-hmm.
So are there any big name artists like that's already in the industry, mainstream, that you would want to align yourself with or do a song with? Or
Absolutely.
write for, or, you know, have write for you, or, you know, along those lines?
I would absolutely love to work with someone like Justin Bieber.
Biebs?
Yes. Or even just learn a little bit from Timberlake.
For sure. All right, so I have to ask.
Okay.
We know you have a background in acting. We know you have a background in acting.
Yeah.
Can we expect any, you know, short films, commercials, or anything of the nature?
It's funny you asked that. It's funny you asked that because, all right, there's going to be a short visual, like a rough draft music video, if you will, being shot this upcoming weekend to the first single that I'll be releasing this year, and I think you'll like it. And after that, as the snow starts to fall, we're gonna do a major production music video. Yeah, so you can expect a few music videos coming from me this year at the very minimum.
Okay, so
But we'll talk about the commercials.
yeah, commercial. So is music the main goal, or are you using music to get into a more prominent acting type thing when it comes to making your music videos? You want to be an actor, or is music the lane you're choosing?
Music is in my soul. Music is me. It has been since I was a child. If I was to leave music, I would be cheating. That is me. I will always do music until the day I am in a grave or until the day my voice no longer works. But will I act? Yes. Okay, I'm not doing this for money.
So acting is going to be like a side gig, or
No,
you
it's going to be...
pursue music?
I barely want
first
free time.
So you're going to pursue music full time and then do acting on the side?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you would like to share with your audience?
I make music for you. I don't really care currently about any profits. I make music for your emotional support. I want all my fans to know that Danny Reynolds is currently not care about profits. I am not doing this for any selfish reason. I'm doing this out of full-on passion and for my listeners. I know that people go through self-struggles and self-battles that they do not speak upon. And when I put my pain and my experience and emotion into these songs, I'm being real, I'm being honest. This is no gimmick. I want people to relate, to feel it, to listen to it in all different areas in life.
All right.
I don't care about the money. I care about you.
Right. There we have it.